Whoop, cheer, welcome to the stage, Chris Constantine, everybody!
Hello. Hello. It's time for that grumpy comedian. Because yeah, thank you. She knew. Like we had a date. No, sorry. Maybe afterwards. Who knows? I always, try to be, uplifting and, say something positive, when I'm doing comedy. But it's like my grumpiness, like it doesn't let me. Like it's like, oh. By the way, who's doing therapy here? Club? Someone? Oh, it's only you. So the rest of you are just fine. Everything is fine in this wonderful world. I'll say this. I think therapy is like colonoscopy. If you don't go deep, it doesn't work. So that's a life lesson, a life coach lesson from a comedian. My therapist told me that, Chris, you need to stop being passive aggressive. And I told him I'll stop on February 31st. Okay, maybe 29th, every 4 years, because it's like elections. On that note, let's do a crossover episode. Do you think if Hitler was a Harry Potter, was on Harry Potter as a character, he would be in Slytherin just because he wants to say Slytherin in his German accent? Because you feel like a dictator when I'm telling you, you can try it at home later. Like it works. That's the thoughts that I have. Like after a long shift when I'm on a bus. I'm there, maybe, listening to some music, baby, out that door, baby, bye. And then, about Hitler. And, I'm always thinking, maybe, I forgot to, put my watch on, so, my timer, but who gives a fuck? Time is relative. But yeah, as I was saying, I think, yeah, I'm always thinking, a girl is, she stares at me, and, I'm mysterious, with an enigmatic, smile. And she doesn't know that I'm thinking, about NSYNC and, Hitler. And that's a random combination that I like. You can have that if you want. I'm in my 20s right now, in my late 20s. Who's older than 30? A bunch of boomers, I will say. But I'm feeling like, I'm there. And everyone, over 30, they're pulling me. And I'm like, I'm not done yet. You can't. I'm still young. I still get it. I feel like, getting old, after you becoming an adult is like a double sneeze. 24, 28, 32. I did it, 3 times because, that's the rule of comedy. You have to do it 3 times. To work. Sometimes it doesn't work if you do it 3 times, but who cares? It's like alcohol, sperm, and my patience. They have a major similarity. It doesn't take much to get me going. Oh! Thank you. Only my dad laughs, I think. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because I saw a classmate from high school. And it's always like that, when you see, a fucking classmate from high school, you don't want, to admit that you are a loser, you're doing comedy, and you don't know what you're doing with your life. And then, you feel relaxed, and you think, do you remember Barney, the purple dinosaur? I love you, you love me. Do you remember him? Do you know why he's purple? Because some kids decided, enough is enough with that stupid little song, and they beat the shit out of him. But who's worse? Me, that I'm thinking, a couple of kids, beat the shit out of Barney, or you, watching Peppa the Pig while eating eggs with bacon? Do I have, how much time do I have? Done? 1 minute? Okay, yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute closer to death. Happy thoughts. I'm thinking, sometimes that, killing myself. No, listen. That would be a short one. I'm telling you, if you had, there was a button that you can, push it, and, you can kill yourself, but with no consequences for your family or your friends, you would do it? I would be the fucking, you know, like the best coach or slash judge from The Voice. I would be like, ding, 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 ding. That fucking chair would turn all day, baby. All day, and I will be dead. But it's, you know, 1 minute left, and I'm going home. Don't worry, I will be fine after this one. No, you know, the damage has already been done. You know, I'm a comedian, so, you know. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night. I'm Chris Constantine. I love you.
Chris Constantine, everybody!